I am the Queen of Wands, and I share this with you not as a title, but as a frequency. It's the fire that stands without apology, the intuition that refuses to dim. I've walked through flames that would have silenced others, and still my crown stayed steady. So tonight, or today, whenever your spirit finds these words, I invite you to sit with me in the circle of light I call truth. You see, the Queen of Wands isn't a symbol of perfection. She's the reminder that confidence and compassion can burn in the same body. That power doesn't mean control, it means presence. That every spark of passion you carry is a whisper from your soul saying, remember what you are made of. So come closer. Don't worry. I promise not to burn you, just to warm you enough to wake you up. Because this is a conversation about fire, the kind that doesn't destroy but purifies, the kind that asks you to rise again and again until your light no longer flickers in doubt. We'll talk about cycles, how life loops through us like a serpent devouring its tail, how every fall from grace is just another dance step in the choreography of growth. And yes, we'll talk about crowns, because queens know the balance of heat and grace, and we wouldn't want our crowns to slip, now would we? You ever notice how life keeps giving you the same lessons, just in different outfits? Different job, same frustration. Different lover, same heartbreak. Different year, same inner drama, just with better lighting. Yeah, that's not bad luck. That's the dragon that eats its own tail, the Ouroboros. It's been around since ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, alchemy, all of it. And it's still one of the best symbols for what it means to be human. Because that dragon, it's not a monster out there somewhere. It's a mirror. It's showing you that life doesn't really move in a straight line. It circles. It loops. It spirals. You think you're going forward, and then boom, you're right back where you started. Only now you've got a little more awareness, or maybe just better coping skills. And yes, we'll talk about crowns, because queens know the balance of heat and grace, and we wouldn't want our crowns to slip, now would we? You ever notice how life keeps giving you the same lessons, just in different outfits? Different job, same frustration. Different lover, same heartbreak. Different year, same inner drama, just with better lighting. Yeah, that's not bad luck. That's the dragon that eats its own tail, the Ouroboros. It's been around since ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, alchemy, all of it. And it's still one of the best symbols for what it means to be human. Because that dragon, it's not a monster out there somewhere. It's a mirror. It's showing you that life doesn't really move in a straight line. It circles. It loops. It spirals. You think you're going forward, and then boom, you're right back where you started. Only now you've got a little more awareness, or maybe just better coping skip. But that's the space where real transformation happens. You stop fighting what's breaking and start listening to what it's trying to say. And then something shifts. You come out the other side. The dragon didn't destroy you. It refined you. You realize you're not supposed to escape the cycle. You're supposed to evolve through it. That's what Jung called individuation. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. The queen knows how to stand in that loop, chin lifted, heart open, eyes steady. Because she's learned the secret. When the fire returns, it's not punishment. It's purification. And yes, you heard that right. The heat that hurts is the same heat that heals. Because, let's be honest, we wouldn't want our crowns to slip, now would we? Every ember that rises, every flame that tests us, it's polishing the gold in our spirit, not burning it away. That's how the queen stays radiant in the storm. She lets the fire refine her, not define her. But of course, the loops don't stop, right? You quit that soul-sucking job, and 6 months later you're sitting at another desk. Same energy, different company logo. You swear off emotionally unavailable people, and then here comes another one, just with better playlists. And you're like, oh, come on. Life's not punishing you. It's repeating until you wake up. It's giving you a choice. Repeat or evolve. That's the moment of consciousness. When you finally say, okay, I've seen this movie before. Let's try a different ending this time. And that's where the magic happens. That's where awareness meets freedom. That's also what inspired ArcadianBrown.space, a sanctuary where mystics, seekers, and old souls meet to explore the deeper design of who they are. And of course, our sister flame, MindEase.fun, a place for discovering your unique spiritual fingerprint. Because everyone's consciousness unfolds differently. Your rhythm, your healing, your balance. It's your own constellation of fire. At Arcadian Brown, we explore how the mystical meets the practical, how to balance consciousness with being human, how to move from reaction to creation. Because yes, you heard that right. Balance isn't something you achieve, it's something you live. Every moment, every conversation, every breath. It's how you turn existence into art. You start seeing your patterns not as curses, but as sacred teachers. You realize you were never stuck. You were spiraling toward remembrance. So maybe the question isn't, how do I get out of the loop? Maybe it's, how do I dance with it better? Because the dragon isn't out to get you. It's out to wake you up. It eats what's false so the truth can breathe. So next time you catch yourself saying, why does this keep happening to me? Try saying, ah, the dragon's back. What's it trying to teach me this time? And then, just breathe. Let the lesson unfold. You'll find that the moment you stop running from your own rhythm, you begin to rise with it, upward, evading, vowed, alive. That's what we explore together at arcadianbrown.space and mindease.fun. How to live consciously inside the loop. How to turn your shadow into gold. How to evolve without losing your light. Because yes, you heard that right. You don't need to escape to awaken. You need to engage. So come find your rhythm. Explore your fingerprint. Join us in the firelight, and let's evolve consciously, together. And hey, next time life feels like it's eating itself alive, remember, that's not the end. That's renewal. The dragon's not devouring you. It's remaking you. You're not broken. You're becoming.